Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Monster Sanctuary. I got it right this time. We're still on the new camera, still getting used to that. Haven't ironed out all the kinks yet. But yeah. In our previous episode, we found another monster champion and fought it. So we've made some headway on our little map here. Covered a lot of territory actually in our last episode, because I think the first episode we covered like 4.5%, and now we're all the way up to 12.8%. So yeah, this game's been a really interesting blend of Metroidvania platforming stuff and RPG Pokemon style stuff. Like I think that the main focus of the game really is on the Pokemon monster side. But we did get a double jump last episode, so you know it's got those Metroidvania elements. We've got some options. That cursor, you can. Perfect. We could go down here because we kind of just like bulldozed our way out. We could try and fill in this area, or we could go back over here and sort of explore more with that. We've got a variety of options, honestly. So, we go this way. Nope. I'm trying to do Phoenotopia controls here, and that's... I'm not playing Phoenotopia right now. We're sanctuarying monsters. Don't try and roll. And we don't have that. Ooh. And we... Oh, yeah. Double check. Creates water orbs and walls. Levitates the player. Right, we might need to do some experimenting with that. Okay, so like our glide. Let's actually switch back to you. Ooh. Hold on. Moves heavy blocks? Do we think? Yeah, I didn't really think so. That feels like a lifts heavy blocks kind of situation. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Combat. Build up our combo. We'll start off with some poison. Boom. That gives us a nice little combo of 7. Perfect. So now, we're gonna do this, even though it's not gonna give us much combo, because now this guy is like ready to rumble. Perfect. I had such a revelation of the linguistic depth when I realized Ash'naz and Nazgul were both in the ring root, which is exactly the kind of thing that Tolkien was like all about. He actually knew his stuff. Yes, sweetie, can I help you? Do this because we get the advantage. Try and get that better score. Okay, seriously, where are you going? Alright, well. 487, hell yeah. Ooh. Alright. Field broken. Do I think I'm going to hope? We'll see. I think the poison will be enough to kill him now. We'll find out next turn. Got unlucky with our criticals there, but that's okay, because the poison did do what I was hoping for. leveled up. We've got to be getting like a water movement ability thing soon. Son of a bitch, we don't have... I'm reasonably sure we don't have an electric orb activation thing. Yeah, just fire and water orbs so far. That is also just a new area, so... Alright, so we need... Yeah, here we go. Oh boy. Go. Alright. Excellent. Chest. Coat +2. Ooh. Yeah, you've got coat, so now you've got coat +2. Hell yeah. Not enough to get us over there, though. Fair enough. Now that I'm not in the water, I feel like my character is obscenely fast. Boom. Now we're back in the water and it's sluggish. Alright, this feels ill-advised. I have... torches? Nope. Back. Maybe. Well, hold on. Oh, okay. We'll be back. Do I have an option on my map to place a marker? Yeah. Gosh, we've got a whole bunch of options. Which of these do we think will tell us, hey, we need to come back here, fire or something? We'll go with that. Never mind. We'll just literally just write, hey, it's dark here. Cool. That's wild that they just, like, let us put markers, which we can see on the mini-map. If I toggle myself off, we can see ourselves. We can see the marker we just put on the map. They just let us have that for free. Cool. Feather +2. Alright. Crit chance +6 and mana +32. Could switch that out for crit chance +8 and mana regen +16. That might be the better way to go. Alright, what's down here? Never mind. We'll die ignorant, I guess. Alright. So I think we've kind of expended what we can do here. Let's go to that warp spot. Back to the base and just find out what's good there. I'm slightly regretting leaving my cam positioned where it is, since minimap here, this is just a bad place for this particular game to have this. But it's basically fine, I think. I don't know. Keeper Novice, rank 2. You need to defeat one more champion to ascend to the Keeper Seeker. We'll now pass into the Jewel Circle. Don't talk. Well done. You've beaten enough champion monsters to qualify for Keeper Jewel training. This training will complete your initiation as a Keeper Novice. It's a step every fledgling monster keeper takes at some point. However, we need at least 2 aspiring keepers training. I was planning to train you together with Will. You must have met him by now. He's the heir to the Spectral Toad bloodline. Yep. I think he's in the library just east of the Stronghold's Teleporter Stone. Go get him if you wish to receive my training. Alright. Noted. Do that. The Infinity Arena, you need to have the rank of Keeper Seeker to enter. Alright. Oh, there's also a teleporter here. That's a little surprising. This is the Online Arena, you need to have the rank of Keeper Lancer to enter. Okay. I'm guarding the entrance to a sacred place, only Keeper Masters may enter. Fair enough. Alright, library. Down here and to right. What's up? Oh, hey, T.S. Holden. You've come at just the right time. I think I found a clue about the masked stranger in the Blue Caves. My family had a vague memory of his mask, just as you're familiar, I imagine. So it didn't take me too long to find something in the archives. But first off, you know about the old world, right? Nope. The old world's what's outside the Monster Sanctuary. Our current year is 490 AC, meaning after creation. 490 years ago, there was a war between the first monster keepers and the kings of the old world. The Monster Sanctuary was created during that war, magical barriers separating it from the rest of the world. Anyway, ever since that war, 490 years ago, the humans in the old world have been pursuing ways to explore all the uncharted regions of the earth and to learn the secrets of nature. They call it science. However, there were still a great number of alchemists in many countries in the world during that time. Alchemy is ever-changing craft, and it results unpredictable and oftentimes dangerous, similar to magic. By 200 AC, alchemy was outlawed in all of the empires of the old world and even persecuted in some areas. But the oldest order of alchemists remains, and they fled to the Monster Sanctuary in secret. All I found in these archives. In the books here, there's nothing written about what happened after the alchemists came to the sanctuary. It's really odd, don't you think? There's supposed to be more books somewhere in the Stronghold dungeon, which is east of the Keeper's Stronghold. Got to do the Keeper battle training before we can go there, though. The Keeper battle trainer is in the Keeper's Tower just above this room. I'll go ahead. Okay, so it seems like the game designers here have kind of given you 2 ways to come to the same conclusion. Either the trainer can tell you to go find Will, or Will will tell you to go find the trainer. Now we just go back and do the thing. Keeper Duel trainer said that he wants to talk to you first for some reason. I'm a little bit anxious, but I think we'll be fine. Got to admit, I read up the rules for Keeper Duels beforehand just to be safe. Well done! You've beaten enough champion monsters to qualify for Keeper Duel training. The training will complete your initiation as Keeper Novice. It's a step every fledgling monster taker takes at some point. Technically, Will hasn't beaten enough champion monsters yet for this training. However, we've decided to make an exception in this case for 2 reasons. 1, we need at least 2 aspiring keepers for this training, so you'd have to wait for Will or another new keeper to beat enough champion monsters. But even more importantly, we feared that it might take a long time for Will to achieve that. His parents say he's always got his head in the clouds. He's just not the type to go adventuring and monster fighting. However, he's a very smart and talented young man. We hope this training will give him a confidence boost by showing him what his monsters are capable of. Damn, throwing shade at Will. You're doing great. You might have to wait for someone, because this guy might never do it. I'm not telling you to hold back on him. Feel free to use this opportunity to test your own skills too. right there, man. Why you got a dog right behind his back? Will's just like, huh, wonder who they're talking about. Will, come over here. I'll explain the rules of Keeper Dueling to the both of you now. I am Keeper Jewel Trainer Gotthelm, and this is my task to teach young keepers about the rules of Keeper Dueling. For 1,000 years or more, humans have settled their disputes by letting their beasts fight against each other. However, only when the Monster Sanctuary was established, the first monster keepers established a fixed set of rules for this kind of duel. Firstly, neither keeper nor monster is to be seriously injured during a keeper duel. Be a given to both of you anyway, but it's customary for me to repeat this rule. In a keeper duel, each keeper uses their full team of 6 monsters, but as always, a keeper may not use more than 3 monsters at once. If a monster gets knocked out, its keeper may switch in one of their other monsters from their team. The turn order in a keeper duel is determined by chance. The keeper who has first turn may only use 2 of their 3 chosen monsters during their first turn as a drawback. The keeper who has a second turn can use all of their 3 active monsters. The battle proceeds normally from that point on. Once either keeper has managed to knock out their opponent's team of 6 monsters, they have won the fight. This concludes the theoretical part of this training. Next, you two will face off against each other so that I may see whether you have truly understood the rules. Are you ready for a keeper duel? Or would you like to hear the rules one more time? Not ready. Natural, make sure that your monsters are ready, equipped, and well fed before you engage in a keeper duel. Alright. Yeah, we need to double check on our monsters because we've been really exclusively focusing on our frontliners. So, skills. We were saving his point for his next level, I believe. Maggie has lagged behind a little bit because we switched her out. Upgrade Arcane Bolt. She's level 10, so we could upgrade Arcane Bolt again. Every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50% of max mana. That could be pretty good. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll use Yaoi. Hold on, Maggie has way more skill points than I thought. We'll also upgrade Ignite. Pick up Fireball Storm. For you, let's get you another attack so you've got more options. Let's get this passive immediately. And this passive immediately. Those are good passives. Alright, extra damage. Extra damage. Chill to the attacker, cool. Open this up. Hit all enemies, interesting. Heals 10% of this monster's max health at the start of every turn. That sounds broken. Gosh, is Yaoi actually, like, really good? Alright, so we got neutral, neutral, we'll get you a wind, we'll get you a fire. Round out your stuff. Heal by 15% of the damage dealt to enemies. That sounds pretty good. The passives in here sound just broken half the time. Like this one. When attacking, also heal the monster with the lowest health in the party by 200% of magic. So even though our magic's not very good, like, that seems pretty good. that. We're also going to go for that. And that. And that. Nope. Cool. Alright. I'm just going to throw stuff on here. Not really worrying too much about it. Maggie. Put a staff on. Tar +1, I get it. I don't know. That's enough of that. I'm ready. Let's do it. I think I'm ready too. Let's show them what we're made of. Alright then, young keepers. One of you has to challenge the other to a keeper duel. As Holden of the Spectral Eagle bloodline, I challenge you to this keeper duel. Standard lineup. Let's get poison applied. One second. All right, so slight advantage on that one. Honestly, let's go for the explosion. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's how we do that. It just defaults to the second level. Cool. Okay. Yielded. Applying a burn to me, don't love that. Doing a fair bit of damage, don't love that. Let's get a shield on the entire group. Let's heal you, because you did take a fair bit of damage. Let's see if we can get this bird out of here. Not great for me. Okay, that shield's coming in pretty handy, actually. Alright. I mean, it kind of feels like a mistake to just, like, keep healing myself, but also, like, he's having to, like, spin moves focusing on Lobert there, so... I don't think the poison's gonna be enough to kill the bird, because the bird has that little bit of shield on there, so... Let's go ahead, even though it feels like the wrong move. Do that. Now we'll go for explosion on this. We've at least got type advantage. Grab 75 feet of 882 wire, 70 feet of liquid tight conduit, pole breaker box, and some 2030 amp 1 and 2 pole breakers. A lot of technical specifications you're throwing my way. Yep, I'm gonna continue doing the heal thing, which is definitely a losing battle, but we'll be fine. Get some fiery punches on this little guy. Some explosion. Oh man, all right, there we go. I think that was that's our first ever double stack of poison. Just bad news bears for me, but I do need more healing here. Let's get some shielding on just to try and absorb some of that. I'm a little tempted to go after this mushroom, see if we can just keep them on the back foot there. Nice. Got some dodges going on. Triple stack of poison. Jeez. We're playing defensive here. We're gonna get a terrible rating, but that's okay. Oh, poison and something else. Weakness, I think. Heal yourself, though that might be the wrong call. Build again. Will this be enough to take him down? I don't think so. Yeah. Look at all those statuses stacking up. Alright, we're gonna heal you, because I don't think there's any way for him to survive after this turn. Keep shielding. Alright, get you out of here. Alright, let's see. His lineup, his Magma Pillar is weak to water, his Rocky is weak to fire, and his Spectral Toad is weak to fire. So I guess let's get Maggie in here. Try and get that burn debuff in there. Trying to shield so that we can keep Anna's here going. Aha. Oh, well, okay, he did burn me, so that's not great. Goodness. doing okay. I mean, I feel like tactically I am. What is that? Infinite fire? What is that symbol? Infinity. Increases damage dealt by 25%. Let's go after this spectral toad. I've let that just be there for too long. Or shielding. Battles take a long time. The infinity buff starts stacking to stop the possibility of being tied. Okay. That makes sense. I'm a little confused about the AI targeting Steve here, because it really feels like they ought to be targeting Anasir. Well, never mind. Go ahead and try and get Frosty here down. I've been focusing on the toad, but that might be the wrong way to go about it. Feeling less than confident at this point. Go for this, but maybe just getting crazy now with 3 stacks. Yeah, it definitely feels that way. Go for this just for combo sake. All right. Woo! Barely survived. We'll go for tackle. That doesn't feel right, but gets us somewhere. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna throw shield on here just to see if we can keep Yowie alive for a little bit longer. Feels like maybe a mistake, but no, Yowie. Gosh, we might not make it. I'm gonna go shielding again. It's probably the wrong call, but since we've got type advantage using this. Yep. Oh, nope. Alright, so we've basically lost this one. Which is not that surprising. Respec your monsters too. Skill resetters are cheap. Yeah. Keeper T.S. Holden has no more monsters in her team to continue the fight. Keeper Will is the winner. Wow, I can't believe I actually won against T.S. Holden too, even though she beat the Minotaur. I guess I had the better strategy. Don't worry, kid. We'll get stronger and we'll beat them another time. Alright then, you have completed the Keeper Duel training. You now proceed to the other areas of the Sanctuary and challenge other monster keepers you encounter. Fighting other monster keepers lets you gain experience points, and each keeper also has a different item reward in store for you if you beat them. Alright, be safe, whoops. Don't live up to your namesake. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one. I will head to the Stronghold Dungeon now. We've got to find those history books. I hope you'll be there too, T.S. Holden. I hope this helped him get braver. Either way, you should keep an eye on it. Strange things are going on in the Sanctuary nowadays. The number of champion monsters is completely abnormal. By the way, I offer Keeper Duel challenges to you if you wish to test your skills against me. What is it now? Challenge your teacher to a duel? Very well then. I have multiple teams of monsters ready for such an occasion. Which one would you like to challenge? Novice. Did just lose. Oh. Well, he's higher level than me. Can I... Alright, I've made a mistake. Is there a forfeit? Yes. We'll come back. Current rank is Keeper Novice. Yep. Right. Alright. So, from here... Let's see if we can go to the right. Time for yard work. Go resetter. Yep. Keep. Sure. I don't think we've ever been this way. Halt. Each part of the sanctuary. You know, to ascend the rank of the Keeper Novice dual training, test your metal against. We now proceed. Alright, so that was just rehashing what we needed to have done in order to do this. Cool. New monsters! Some acid rain going. Don't expect this to work out for me, but you know what? Actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the picture. Very solid damage. Might get this if we get a crit. Probably not. Oh, yeah. I should be working on my garage, but instead I'm watching Hulk. Over here watching me kill monsters. Some poison on this guy. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here, because poison's not gonna... Oh. Alright. This. That poison should actually kill that guy now. It did. Great. That armor debuff. Matter, they're the same. Or don't think that. Oh, it was nice. Yeah, not great. I should have fed my dudes before going into that battle. Hey, T. Solden, I knew I heard some footsteps behind me. Looks like you're a keeper novice now. Great. But you do realize that being a monster keeper also means you got some responsibility to take care of the sanctuary and all monsters, right? I bet everyone's already told you that. You always put the fate of the whole sanctuary on our shoulders, since we're the spectral keepers. Anyway, if you got the time, you should come to the ancient woods. The goblin tribes have been getting rowdy, and there's rumors of a new goblin king who's rallying the tribes. It's been almost 100 years since the last time that happened. My great-grandmother who beat the Goblin King back then, so I want to see if I can live up to her legacy and boost my rank and save the sanctuary in the process. Can't hurt to have another spectral keeper around to cleave a path through the bands of goblins. So that's where I'm going. It's just east from here and through some more rooms of the spectral dungeon. See ya. I do wish that the characters in this game were maybe a little bit less wordy. It feels like they use 12 words where 9 would do, if that makes sense. Blam. Get it out of here. Will being wordy is just his personality, but I agree with what's her name. Like, yeah, like sometimes you get characters who just are wordy, and that's fine. Like that is perfectly fine characterization. It just feels like it applies to everybody in this game. Like it just feels like kind of across the board. Everyone just talks a little bit more than they needed to. And it's like, you know, there's that famous saying about like, apologies for the long letter. If I had more time, I would have written a shorter one. It's hard to write really like concise dialogue and say things with few words. So I'm not like saying it's bad writing or anything. I'm just saying that the writing could be a little terser, because I do get tired of reading aloud. Health values from equipment increased by 25%. That's interesting. Increased mana duration by the whole party by 10%. We'll go with this one because that opens up some possibilities here. Alright. For you, now that you're level 10, we've got some options. Multi-burn. Alright. Burn debuff can be stacked an additional 2 times on enemies. Additional stacks only count half as strong. Interesting. Okay, now we know. Every fire attack hit has a 15% chance to apply a burn. That feels pretty good. Because we don't get a burn status automatically with this one, but we're using that attack constantly. We're going to go for it. Random buff seems like it could be good. That also seems pretty good. Alright, well we'll invest in shield level 2 so that we can next up start investing into that. Alright. This would have been clutch last time. I'm interested to know if the revive resets your statuses. I would assume it would, but fire attacks deal 10% increased damage, so just 10% more. That seems wild. Just straight up a revive move. That also would have been great last turn, last big battle. Let's start paving our way towards that. And just powering through these fights. Nice, we got that burn. Wow. Wasn't expecting Robert here to get wrecked so hard. Let's play a little bit more defensive. I'm banking on... Yep, there we go. Yeah, cool. Alright. Poison on there. A chance of getting a burn on there. Not this time. That's okay. That'll finish the fight. Cool. Oh. Not a good score. That's okay. Ancient Woods. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I've been scoring so bad, I've not been getting egg drops. I should deal with that. We'll go for first. Nice. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Oh, burned. That's not great. Oh, not a single crit in that whole thing. What is that status? Nice. Nice, burned. Excellent. Overkill. There we go. Alright. Eggs. Udok. Wait, we're really just going, huh? Even though this one has slightly higher guaranteed damage, I'm gonna go for this one. A couple crits might make the difference. It did not. That's unfortunate. Go for this just to get that advantage. You know what? I'm gonna do this, even though it's disadvantage. I don't want the poison status. We'll just go ahead. Getting the poison status was silly. Shouldn't have done that. Alright. That worked out. There we go. Nice little passive. Sort of like porcupine bear? Mole bear? Wow, serious dodge going on here. No, we'll go ahead and clear him out. Oh, dodged it. Shit. Good thing the burn did so much. Okay, didn't dodge it that time. Combo up. Armor break. Try and get the burn status. There we go. Nice. Let's see how this goes. Nice. Nailed it. Well, I say nailed it, but we only got 3 stars. But, alright. Making effects for this game must have been quite fun. Nice, good bits. Right. Poison in here. We'll heal ourselves. Alright, maybe. Dang. required to evolve certain monsters. Alright, so there is evolving, like in Pokemon. Interesting. Good to know. Right. And a safe area. You know what? This seems like a good point at which... call it. Yeah, evolution tree, I guess. I don't know. It says evolve. But yeah, let's call it here, and then start of next episode, we'll dive right into this. That'll be interesting. All right, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.